All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. We have a nice live video with a great group of people here today. Thank you all so much for joining us. Um, Welcome. How are all you doing today?
Wonderful.
I'm great.
Good.
Great. So we have a great team of people here from Housing Solutions Northern Arizona. And thank you all for joining us today. And so, Devana, would you like to kind of start us off with some information about what you all offer in our community?
Sure. So Housing Solutions of Northern Arizona has been around since 1990. So we're actually celebrating our 30th anniversary this year. And while that's exciting for us, it's kind of gotten lost in the 2020 COVID craziness. But we are a HUD-approved housing counseling agency. We help folks. Our mission is to build opportunity for sustainable, affordable housing in Northern Arizona. And we do that through several different programs that help folks from homelessness all the way to home ownership and post-purchase. As a HUD-approved housing counseling agency, we have worked with first-time homebuyers since 1999 to try and help folks navigate the home purchase process, overcome barriers to home ownership, and get ready to buy. And then we also administer financial assistance programs that help with the down payment and closing costs. We just helped in February of this year the 400th family with direct financial assistance to open the door to homeownership. So we're really excited about our impact in Flagstaff and Northern Arizona.
That's incredible. Devana, tell me more about what you're experiencing today with this whole crisis. Have you seen any differences in what the community needs are, or what have you witnessed?
You know, it's impacted us in a few different ways. We know that our renters, so we have an inventory of housing units in Flagstaff and in Williams and Kingman. Those folks are typically, some are essential workers, and then some have seen their job hours reduced or cut or laid off. So we know some of our renters are struggling to pay rent. We were fortunate to get a grant to help offset some rental costs for folks who've lost income. So everyone's still housed and stable, which is amazing. The biggest impact on demand, I would say, is folks who are coming to us for foreclosure avoidance or foreclosure mitigation help. So we work, excuse me, we work with the Arizona Department of Housing on their Save Our Home AZ program, which provides financial assistance to help folks who have a mortgage pay their mortgage if they've had a reduction of income. And you know, that was huge during the housing crisis. We had a lot of demand in that program, but over the last year or so, it's gone down to about 2 or 3 a month. And right now, we helped in April 23 clients who've applied through that program, and then
Wow.
and then 18 to date in May, and we have 11 in the queue right now. So the demand for foreclosure help has kind of skyrocketed.
So walk me through that process. If someone at home watching right now is stressed out about their house and their mortgage payments, what's the process for them?
So the first screening tool I would send you to probably is the Arizona Department of Housing website. And if you just Google Arizona Department of Housing, it'll come up. And then they've got a Save Our Home AZ link right on the left-hand side of the page. And it's an online self-assessment, 10 questions. And they ask questions about, have you taken, money out of your home? Have you had a reduction of income? All of the, is your house located in Arizona? Like, they're not going to help, if you're in
Right.
California or wherever. And so once you finish that screening tool, then you're referred to a partner housing counseling agency to do the documentation collection and the eligibility determination. And that's what we do. We work with homebuyers to gather up their mortgage statements, their income information, their assets, and submit to the Department of Housing to see if you can get assistance for up to 12 months of help paying your mortgage, or if you're behind, to bring your mortgage current. So both of those are really important tools that families can utilize. And then, because not everybody qualifies, depending on program guidelines, we can also help you work directly with your mortgage lender to see if they would consider, right now, probably a forbearance, which is a pause button on your mortgage payment. So can you hit pause for 3 months or 6 months or whatever, and then make those payments Unfortunately, right now, what the lenders are offering is then those 3 payments are due in lump sum at the end of the forbearance, which is really hard for folks.
Right.
But they might then qualify for a modification where they are going to put that arrears back into the principal, maybe expand the loan out for another, and if you've paid down 10 years, maybe they can get it back out to 30 years, reduce interest rates, whatever, to make the payment sustainable moving forward.
Tweak the program to make it work for the individuals, to keep
Right.
them in their housing.
Absolutely.
So folks watching have any issues with their situation or concerns, would you invite them to reach out to your organization, or what would you direct them to do?
Yeah, so the first thing would be to go to the Department of Housing, Arizona Department of Housing website, see if you qualify for their program. If so, then that's money to help make your payment, which is probably what people want. If you don't, and you still are working to try and save your home from foreclosure, then it's reaching out to your servicer to ask for some help, whether it's a modification or a forbearance. And we're more than happy to help you have that conversation with your lender. If you don't know what you're asking for, don't understand what they're offering, just need some assistance, that's what we're here for. So you can call our office, you can go on our website, send us an email, and then we'll get you to our housing counselor who will reach out and get your details specifically and help you navigate.
Okay, great. Thank you, Devana. Let's move on to Sharon Manor and Kelly. Kelly, want to tell us a little about Sharon Manor's operations and what you're seeing during this time of COVID? What kind of words of wisdom you might have for the public?
Hi, I'm program manager at Sharon Manor. Sharon Manor is transitional housing program for people that have experienced domestic violence. So that could be men, women, children. And so we have a program that has a wide array of services, beginning with housing. You're able to have a lease of up to a year to 2 years. And then all DV programming around that. And that can include one-on-one case management. We have weekly groups, and we're able to help with things from budgeting to getting back to work, to getting back to school, to problems your children may have at school. We also have a child's case manager, so we do have that extra support if you also have your children with you. But really the first step in finding out more about Sharon Manor services, and if you are eligible, would be through the front door services at Catholic Charities or Flag Shelter.
So Kelly, thank you for that. And walk me through that process. So someone who's experiencing domestic violence today is looking for support. Do they reach out to these partner agencies? How's that work?
So Sharon Manor is not an emergency shelter. So if you're experiencing domestic violence right now, really your best resources would be to reach out to Northland Family Help Center domestic violence hotline. And speak with them, complete an intake, see if they have any openings for immediate shelter, or also Hope Cottage or Flag Shelter.
Okay. And is there have you seen any differences since this whole COVID thing has begun? Is there anything specific that pops out that folks are really in need of today more than they were before? Or is it more or less the same?
I think there's been an increase of domestic violence and child abuse just with the quarantine and everybody being forced to be at home without having support to reach out, other people having eyes on you. So I think it's really important to reach out to the domestic violence hotline. There's a national hotline, or as I said, the Northland Family Help Center hotline, because there are people out there to help you. You're not alone.
Absolutely. And on that same topic, I'm going to go ahead and just show our audience what our website looks like for Flagstaff Resources. If you go to flagstaffresources.com, it's just a really helpful website that breaks down the different programs here in our community. and it's all listed by program title versus by agency. So it's really easy to find what you're looking for. You don't have to worry about who it is that offers what it is you're looking for. You just need to find what it is that you need. And there's all these filters here. So you can go to health. You could even click on our COVID. You can click on crisis. You can highlight as many or as little of these as you want at a time. And there's, there's food, there's housing, talking about affordable housing alternatives, transitional housing, shelters, whatnot. Click apply filters, and it'll show you all the different resources right here in Flagstaff. So things like, Terrace Health Mobile Crisis, a new living housing alternative. And you can, and this is just a great resource just to dive into and really understand what's available in our community. And then, on the topic of youth, if there are youth at home, or if you have kids at home, show them this website, Online Teen Help. And it really has a lot of great resources here for youth. And it's even easier to utilize through a mobile device. And it's very interactive, and it's just a good resource that everyone should have, knowledge about and access to. But yeah, there's quite a few agencies in our community that are helping with crisis and different things. But thank you for that update on Sharon Manor, Kelly. Tyler, talk to us about the community loan program.
Hi, how you doing? My name is Tyler Welch, and I'm the manager of Lending Solutions in charge of the Community Loan Center program. So the Community Loan Center program is a small dollar loan program built to combat payday and auto title loans. Our job as the Community Loan Center is to recruit local employers to offer this as a benefit to their employees. So as a participating employer, there is no cost to you to actually sign up. And if you see this program and your employer is not signed up, you can visit our website at clcnaz.org, and you can email me, Tyler W. at lendingsolutionsnaz.org, to have us reach out to your employer to see if they're interested in signing up. So these are small dollar loans, anywhere from $400 to $1,000, and you must be employed at your participating employer for at least 3 months in order to apply for the loan. There's no collateral, there's no credit checks, and no upfront costs, and it's just an 18% interest, and they're 1-year loans.
Tyler, tell me more about why this program came to be, and what void is it that you're looking to fill, and what service are you trying to, create?
So we built this program. We actually franchised it out from Community Loan Center of America, which is...
I'm so sorry, Tyler.
Oh, you're
that
good.
was my fault. One second. Okay, keep going.
Got it. So we actually are a franchise of the Community Loan Center of America, which is located in Texas. So this program was built to combat payday and auto title loans, because we saw a lot of people that were getting into massive amounts of debt because of auto title and payday loans, and really how much of a scandal they are, and people that get into, hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt every year because of this problem. So that's where this program came to be. And to date, we have more than 75,000 loans taken and given. And with the COVID, we've actually seen a pretty big increase in the amount of loans taken, because a lot of people are out of work. They are looking for that little bit of extra help to basically help them with their bills and their monthly payments. And being that there's no upfront costs, there's no collateral, and you pay back actually through payroll deduction, the payments are very small, so people can actually afford to do it.
Nice. That's great. Thank you. With our closing minute or two, any words of wisdom that anyone would like to share?
Stay positive and we can get through this.
And there's resources out there. So it's nice to know that we've had some additional funding in the community for like eviction prevention programs,
Right.
emergency shelter. So I think agencies are really working together to try and make sure that gaps in services are filled and that resources are available. Certainly demand is high, but we're all kind of doing our best to make sure that folks are taken care of.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all for your time today, and thank you to our audience who tuned in. And help is out there. So for folks watching, definitely find that help and reach out. Even if you're not sure if it's what you need, definitely reach out and they can at least point you in the right direction or help guide you on your path. Take care of each other and have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.